watch Western Mass News at 4:30. I'm Jordan Jaglinzer.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Chris Pisano. Here's what's making headlines right now. A large crowd gathered outside the U.S. Post Office in Springfield today, demanding action after demonstrators say changes brought on by the Postmaster General are now causing delays in mail delivery. Those changes include removing collection boxes, slashing overtime, and cutting back on post office hours. Demonstrators also want at least $25 billion in additional funding.
Hundreds of things. A large crowd gathered outside the U.S. Post Office in Springfield today, demanding action after they say changes brought on by the Postmaster General are now causing delays in mail delivery.
Western Mass News reporter Sarah Granelli joins us live outside the post office with more. Sarah.
Chris, Jordan, demonstrators were here for more than 2 hours today, demanding the federal government to step in to give them aid and for the Postmaster General to remove new rules that they say is causing mail delivery delays.
U.S. mail, not for sale.
Standing on a truck outside of the United States Postal Service in Springfield calls for change as dozens of protesters rallied.
The motto was every piece, every day. Okay, and it's still that way today. People in the post office and the postal workers of this country like doing what they do. We're essential. We have to get the mail out.
This is part of the American Postal Workers Day of Action happening across the U.S. on Tuesday. Demonstrators, including postal workers, local elected leaders, and customers, say the Postmaster General, who just started his job in June, has made many changes that they want reversed. Those changes include removing collection boxes, slashing overtime, and cutting back on post office hours, causing delays in mail delivery.
By reducing hours, you're doing a disservice to the general public. It's wrong. Taking out the mail machines.
Demonstrators also want at least $25 billion in funding. The House approved legislation that would meet their demands, giving the USPS a $25 billion, and it would ban the operational changes that have slowed mail services around the country. This comes as Postmaster General Louis DeJoy testified before the House Committee on Oversight and Reform on Monday, stating that all changes being made to the Postal Service will be suspended until after the election in November. Russ Evans, the president of the Springfield area Local 497 of American Postal Workers Union, tells Western Mass News he has seen the delays in the mail firsthand.
It was all about getting the trips out on time. So they do, but they're not going with the mail on it. Let us take the extra 5 minutes to get the mail out there.
Mayor Dominic Sarno spoke out at the rally, standing with the local union and community members.
Delayed service is occurring at this point in time. And I hear from people that their medicines, they're expecting their medicines to be delivered or expecting important mail to come their way, which usually would come in a day or two, is not coming across as quickly. And especially when you're dealing with the medicines, that could be life or death situations.
We reached out to the United States Postal Service for a comment on today's rally. However, we have not heard back. Now, coming up tonight at Western Mass News at 6 o'clock, an inside look at the post office here about a mail sorting facility that has been taken out. Live in Springfield, I'm Sarah Granelli for Western Mass News.